Two exciting first few innings there. I know Eric Hippie kind of had one of those Sports Center top 10 type plays, you know, extending over that right field wall, just kind of, talking about the momentum that play created.
You know, tonight, from a team standpoint, tonight was a great challenge, really was. And we talked about that before the game today, that tonight was a challenge. It was a challenge because we did something different. You know, we didn't take BP on the field. It's a tournament. We hit in the cages. The routine was a lot different than what we've had. And we knew we were playing an outstanding Texas Tech team. So, listen, we got off to a good start. The guys responded. They did a nice job. At the beginning, we hung in there all the way through. I mean, it took a lot of different guys to contribute to that win. And I thought tonight was really the epitome of us hanging in there, displaying some toughness there and composure late in the game to get a very good win against a very good Texas Tech team.
Talk about James Vasquez. I know you always talked about what a good hitter he is. Had another deep bomb tonight, home run.
Yeah, I mean, JV's swinging the bat. You know, absolutely, he's swinging the bat, and you know, as you just alluded to. I mean, everybody knows that JV's an outstanding hitter. He's an outstanding player, and it's just a matter of time. You know, I mean, it takes rolling a couple games into the season, but it certainly appears that he's certainly seeing the ball pretty well right now.
Can you talk about Danny Davis' performance coming off their last Sunday's victory? Today struggled a little bit, but still got through 5.
I think Danny really battled. I think that's the epitome of what we're talking about. You know, he gave up those 4 runs, but the story that we talked about was the next 2 he put up zeros right after that. That's a sign of a very mature pitcher. You know, all of a sudden, you know, we've got a little bit of a lead. They score 4 runs, and then he hangs in there and he puts up zeros the next 2 innings. That's a very mature pitcher, and I thought Danny hung in there and did a very good job for us tonight.
Can you also talk about Jeremy Mato's game? He had a bomb out there to left field.
Yeah, I mean, listen, Matos is in the lineup because you know, we need him to drive balls, and you know, he seems to be you know, seeing the ball like a lot of guys are right now. I mean, Coach Schnall's doing a great job with these guys. You know, we've got him in doing the right physical things. Mentally, it seems the approach is doing great, and our hitters certainly are kind of feeling a little bit. That's what baseball is about. It's college baseball is about momentum, you know, in a lot of different ways. And at the end of the day, you know, as we continue to figure out our team, you still have to put yourself in position to win the games. Listen, it's 2 wins in a row against 2 very good teams.
Tomorrow's game, I know it was TBD going into it. Yeah. Are you closer to naming a starter?
No, I'll name some. I'm going to think about it for a little bit.
One more question about Chris Matulis. How do you think he pitched 3 innings today, got the save? How do you think he did in the 9th inning? Was it just him being tired, or just losing the strike zone?
Nah, who knows? A little bit of everything. Yeah, I mean, probably a little bit of everything. Chris did a great job. I mean, he came in there, and you can see what he does when Chris comes in the game. It's not just that his stuff is good. He's just got poise. He's got presence. I mean, that's why he's in the bullpen. You know, he comes in the game, and it's kind of a calming effect in our dugout, no matter where it is. But he's just got great poise. He's got great presence, and you know, he's going to do a lot of things for us. I know I've been bringing him out of the bullpen. You know, he's going to start at some point. He does a lot of different things for our team, but that's the part of it that, you know, as a coach and a player on the team, you don't ever mistake. Meaning, his stuff was great. I thought he threw the ball very well. You can see his velocities continuing to come from where it was last year. So everything's coming together for Chris. But he just brings just a great competitive presence out there, and out of the bullpen, you need that.
It's a bit, you know, you get these back-to-back wins. I know you guys weren't happy with your performance last Tuesday against Florida, but it's got to feel good to put up a couple W's.
It does feel good, you know. Always feels good to win back-to-back wins, you know, get this winning streak on a roll here, and get going against Troy tomorrow, and hopefully put up as many runs as we did tonight.
You were a lower 3rd hitter most of the season last year. How's it feel being in that 2 spot this year?
I like it. I like it a lot. You know, I was in the 2 hole maybe once or twice last year, and you know, he experimented with it in all fall and early spring. In the scrimmages, I was in the 2 hole, and I like it. It's nice. I get a chance to run a little bit, hit and run, do some things, and I like being there.
Talk about James Vasquez and what he's been able to do. You know, his hitting's coming around. You know, had another home run tonight.
You know, and James. You know, I always expected him to hit like this because I played against him in high school at my rival high school, and you know, he always hit the ball. He always hit the ball hard. He hit the ball hard every fall, and you know, he comes out here and he's just killing it. And so, you know, I'm happy for him. You know, and it's what I expect. You know, expect big things from him.
What'd you think of Eric Hippie, you know, reaching out to snag that home?
You know, testing him a little bit. Yeah, I mean, year off, but he looks good. He looks good. He looks good at the plate. Looks good in the outfield. And I'm glad to see him back in our lineup.
Appreciate it. Talk about that home run, I guess, first of all. I know you had one the other night as well. What did you see on that pitch, and did you feel it was gone when once you felt it come off your bat?
Yeah, it was a tough at bat. I got to 2 strikes pretty quick, and then 2 strikes, I just sit off speed, and I was just sitting off speed, saw it well, and just let it go.
Do you feel like your hitting's coming around, since that first weekend? I know, not everyone had the best week, but as a team, you guys are getting a lot better. You feel like you're coming around a little bit better as a hitter?
Oh, definitely. After you get like one hit, you get your confidence going. It's just builds together. Just comes together.
How's it playing first base regularly? I know DJ Hicks was in front of you last year, and you're getting out there every game. What's it like out there?
Well, DJ, he's kind of like he's like a coach to me last year, and he's taught me a lot of stuff at first base, and just now doing it, it's just coming together really well. It's awesome.
How do you guys think you guys are going to deal with the turnaround since tonight was a night game ending at around 9:30 and tomorrow you have a 3:30 game? How's the turnaround? What do you guys prepare for that against Troy University?
We're going to prepare the same way, just it's an earlier game. Just go to bed, eat well, hydrate, like Coach Rooney says, and just come out ready to play.
Talk about that double steal. You kind of stole a run there, towards the end of the game. Were you just kind of paying attention to make sure that they weren't watching you? Was that kind of a touch and go thing to see if you had a chance to make it? Or?
Oh, well, Coach Nall I knew he was going to we read dirt balls, and he read dirt ball well, and Coach Nall just said, you see the ball, you see the catcher throw it second, just take it. Just instincts, I guess.